Tonight, we're learning new information on the shooting of Alex Murdaugh in Hampton County. According to the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division, or SLED, Murdaugh called the Hampton County Dispatch at 1:30 Saturday afternoon. A Berkeley County mother was arrested on Thursday by Moncks Corner police. This after she created a disturbance at Berkeley High School, which caused the school to go into lockdown. That breaking news out of West Ashley. The Charleston County Sheriff's Office is investigating a shooting off LC Drive. That's off DuPont Road and Savannah Highway. A second Charleston City councilman is facing charges for driving under the influence. Court records in Berkeley County, Councilman Harry Griffin was arrested Saturday night. But first, this new at 11 o'clock. Multiple people are safe after being rescued from the elevator at the Venue Inn in downtown Charleston. Live 5 is working to learn more information about a house fire in North Charleston. This is video taken on scene at the Windsor Hill subdivision. Charleston County Sheriff's deputies are investigating a shooting on Johns Island. Deputies say they were called to the scene on Bohicket Road, about a mile and a half past Edenville Road. Well, the Christmas holiday is now just 83 days away, but a top U.S. health official says he's not sure if it's safe to gather with friends and family this holiday season. Things really haven't changed in the last half hour. The rain continues to pound, the wind continues to whip. The only real change we've seen is the tides kind of receded a little bit, but to be frank, it's quite miserable out here. Bill, just moments ago, we saw the police officers cut across the street. They're trying to cut them off here at the hotel, and it has become a standoff right here in front of the hotel. This beach is now bare. It's really just hard to see. I can barely see, I'd say, a quarter mile down either side of the beach, so really unpleasant, really unsafe. They just released tear gas at the corner of Hudson Street. We're getting the after effects. It's it's a little stifling here, Bill. We're gonna just send it back to you. It's getting a little tough to breathe here. If you are not careful, this wind will pick you up and knock you off your feet. I'm again planted on a dune right here, trying to keep my balance as this wind continues to tear through the area. So the last 10 minutes or so, we've seen a large police presence take base here right at the front of the Ravenel Bridge on the Charleston side. When this thing gets out of here, what's going to happen tomorrow? So people like Snapperjacks are going to open back up for business most likely, and they're going to be pretty happy because, as you can see right here, almost no flooding. Take a walk along Folly Beach. You won't find many patrons. That's going to be the case for the next couple of weeks after new restrictions come down today from the Folly Beach City Council. The council voted unanimously to cut back on the number of beachgoers visiting the island. Shortly after the vote, authorities set up a barricade on the beach's entrance, only allowing those who live or own property on the island to enter. The restrictions will last through March 31st, running from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day. Officials said this is a response to the large crowds they've seen in recent days, and that the number of people do not correspond with the recommended limit set by federal and state leaders amid the coronavirus pandemic. Beachgoers say they're disappointed to see the new ordinance, but understand the reasoning behind it.
I kind of knew they were going to close it because of corona and stuff like that, but I like coming up here and spending time, and I ain't sick yet, and I went to the doctor yesterday, and I was here yesterday too, so I think it's fine.
I'm pretty bummed. I was hoping to come out here tomorrow and get my tan on, but guess I can't do that. Well, I hope everyone stays safe. It's pretty tragic that they're closing the beach, but if it's safe, then I mean, it's reasonable.
The city council says if the coronavirus is not contained by the end of the month, they'll consider extending their restrictions into April until it's once again safe for people to return to the beach. On Folly Beach, Justin Biegel, Live 5 News. As the coronavirus continues to spread, health and fitness clubs across the Lowcountry are closing shop. But the door at Chucktown Fitness on Johns Island remains open. Zach Conrad is the owner.
As a country, we've never dealt with anything like this. As a business owner, you want to do the right thing. You want to do what's right by, your family, by your members. Strange time, crazy time for sure.
And with a disease that changes by the hour, Conrad and his employees are just trying to keep pace.
We typically hold 24 people in a class, but we've dropped it down to 10 people. We're trying to distance as much as possible, 5 to 6 feet apart.
So far, the transition is rather fluid, and the patrons are receptive to the recent changes, including extra towels, wipe stations, and personalized equipment.
The members are just excited that we're staying open, and everybody's aware of what's going on, so nobody's trying to be too cavalier and do anything crazy. So yeah, they're definitely excited that we're staying open.
Even with the additional safeguards, there's no guarantee they will work, an idea that's always on Conrad's mind.
I think you can't help but have that fear in the back of your mind. I think you'd be ignorant not to have that. But again, we're going to do everything. We're going to live our lives. We want to be responsible and do everything we can to be healthy, but keep people moving too.
Then again, there's nothing a little disinfectant can't cure.
We just use lots of Lysol because that's the stuff that kills, right?
Reported on Johns Island, Justin Biegel, Live 5 News.